My name is Naina. I'm a reporter for Mega 8 Weapons and journalist for Get Battered Monthly. I cover the Muay Thai section of the magazine as I'm a very big Muay Thai fan and training it myself. One of the biggest news going around the combat sports community is MMA superstar Zapedy taking a break from MMA to compete in this year's M8W 8 Creature Tournament. I only know Zapedy's name. I didn't know much about him because I don't follow much MMA, but I was really intrigued to learn about Zapedy and why he decided to compete here, so I arranged to meet him for an interview. I first asked him why he decided to join this tournament. He said he wanted to try something a little different and clarified that he competed in amateur Muay Thai competitions when he was a cub. I asked him if he thought his cage experience would be enough to take on these monsters. He replied definitely and continued that a big style utilised in MMA is Muay Thai, so it's not new territory to him. He is so confident in his kicks that he believes his kicks will take him through anything. I then asked him what does he like about a Muay Thai promotion. He believes it's one of the best, and he clarified that he loves the way M8W make the graphics as if people are watching a video game, and concluded it's very creative and entertaining. Zapedy has a strong MMA fan base, so I asked him what do they think of him joining the tournament. He said his fans are very supportive, they love his style and the energy he brings. He's confident that his fans will follow him whether he does MMA, kickboxing or any combat sport. When I asked him if he felt pressured to come into the sport, he shook his head before I completed the question, then quickly said not at all without any hesitation. So I reiterated that he's taken on some monsters, some who are bigger weight than him and definitely have more professional experience in the ring than him. I explained he has great MMA knowledge, but these boys are pure strikers as they've trained striking for a very long time. He told me he believes he's the best striker in the world, then said the other monsters are at the disadvantage because this sport involves a massive amount of kicking. Then he said, and I quote, "When I'm fighting in MMA, they don't know whether I'll knock them out or submit them. They can't figure out what way I'll come. But the fighters in this tournament are lucky because they won't need to guess. They can just know for sure that I'll knock them out." And he said that with so much conviction, I was taken back a little and I was getting more interested. So I just had to ask, where do you get this confidence? He answered that it was from years of training, constantly pushing, always improving himself and pushing his legs to their limit. He recalled when he couldn't break boards in Taekwondo class, but pushed hard that night and broke them the next day. He kept the same dedication up and now he said he can break concrete blocks with his kicks and stated whoever he lands a kick on will either go to sleep or be in a massive world of pain, and it will only deteriorate from there. Before this interview took place, I interviewed our middleweight champion Vexplo a week before. Vexplo is a cassowary who won this competition last year and year before, and is also the favourite to win this year. He knew about Zapedy taking part, so I read what Vexplo said about him when I asked what did he think. His response was, "He won't last. This is the art of 8 limbs and he only has 4. We have real fighters in this game. He is an idiot for thinking he can come and invade this sport. I could finish him in 20 seconds of the first round, but I won't. If he's faced against me, I will destroy him slowly for 3 rounds. I will demolish that little kitty so bad that he won't even be able to go back to his dumb sport." Zapedy started laughing while I asked for his thoughts on that. Zapedy answered that Vexplo probably hasn't seen his MMA bouts. He reiterated that he's knocked out someone with a knee and has done damage with elbow strikes as well. Zapedy clarified to me that he has a lot of respect for Vexplo, but he's not scared of him. Then he confidently stated that if they end up fighting in the ring, that respect will be out the window and he will break his beak. I also wanted to know, after this tournament, whether win or lose, if Zapedy would continue fighting in this promotion as a ranked fighter, or if he would just come back next tournament. He explained he will go back to MMA and won't fight in the ranks at M8W, but he said he's interested in competing next year as well, and that's at least good to know. So I concluded the interview by asking, why should everyone tune in to watch him? I gave Zapedy the chance to make his final statement, as not every M8W fan knows him. He responded, and again I quote, "Well, they will know me after this tournament. These other monsters aren't faster than me and I move too different. They don't kick like me, they don't mix it up like me, they don't roar like me, they don't even growl like me. There's a reason my fans follow me where I go. It's because I bring it and it excites them and they love my style and I'm going to bring fireworks." And that was it. I left him alone, said thanks, and we said our goodbyes. I appreciate the time he spent. I admire his confidence and belief in himself, and I'm very excited to see how he does in this tournament.